Hi everybody, this is Danielle. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Danielle Style, where we deal with topics from business to style. The woman behind the social media named Trini Cooking with Natasha, who is known for cooking a lot of Trinidad originated recipes, Trinidad and Tobago. She shared a video on her social media showing when she visited Universal Studios, Florida. There was a food truck claiming to have Trinidad and Tobago cuisine, so she decided to spend some money. She said she paid $40 for a shandy and the 3 dishes that she tried: pylori, doubles, and curried crab and dumpling. She showed us what she bought in these videos. She sounded very disappointed. I'm also disappointed. A lot of other Trinidadians and Tobagonians are disappointed because what was that? The texture of these things were just just completely wrong, and even the colors of some of these things are completely wrong. Florida, I am sure in that area they could have found people, either if it was a Trinbagonian chef, a small business owner, or a restaurant owner, who could have done a better job. It might be somebody with Trinidad and Tobago roots, but obviously did not know how to cook this food. And I don't understand how nobody on any kind of team who might have been, because I'm assuming that before you get a job like this to have a food truck, somebody would be sampling. Who sampled it? That area has a lot of Trinidad and Tobago persons. So I don't understand how this person got there to do what they did. Now the pylori looked okay. It looked kind of big, and it looked a little harder than what we are used to though. You know, like maybe it was the oil was a little too hot. But you see those other things? The doubles with the barra that looked like a pancake, and the chana, or what Americans call chickpeas, seemed to be dry. Maybe the sauce, you know, when you cook chana in the sauce, maybe they thought it wasn't thick enough, so they just scooped it out. And when you scoop out the chickpeas, you know, if things are watery, the sauce will just run away, right? Run away from on the spoon. And that crab and dumpling, I'm not sure what was the crab and what was the dumpling. I think the thing on the left was the crab, and the thing on the right, which actually looked like provision, was supposed to be the dumpling. That was a mess, and it was also amusing when people commented. Persons from other countries, they were like pointing towards Trinis. They were like, this is how we feel when you all try to cook our oil down. Okay. Yeah, this was about you. But I mean, somehow this would have happened because I'm guessing the people working at Universal, not much of them, or maybe that team who had to deal with getting the food truck people organized, did not know anything about Trinidad and Tobago cuisine. And I mean, what could we do? I realized that different types of cuisine, like Caribbean cuisine and African, Indian, other types of Asian cuisine, certain people, they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to taste it. They don't because, for example, when someone posts their type of cuisine from their country, from most likely the countries the regions I just mentioned, there's always going to be certain people who would be like, yuck, yuck, because their food The salt and pepper, you know what I'm talking about, the salt and pepper crew, they are quite happy being without seasonings, or very minimal seasonings and very minimal manipulation of the food, as in cooking. You know, some of them could just boil chicken and put some salt and pepper, and that's it for them, right? But a lot of us need to learn the history of spices and how there were people out there, fighting for these spices. And in a lot of our cultures, Caribbean, African, Asian, etc., well, seasoned food was actually a sign of the persons who were a little more poor receiving pieces of meat and food that was inferior, and they had to add a lot of spices to either try to preserve it or try to make it taste better, or both. So yeah, a lot of the salt and pepper crew, they know very well they're not going to be eating well seasoned food, because that reminds them of and all the types of history that they don't want to remember. So anyhow, feel free to subscribe to Daniel Style for news, events, and lifestyle videos dealing with Trinidad and Tobago. Bye.